aren't you a cute little pony?
She is 3.5 years old. I have started her, I have been able to back her also at Liberty.
Nice.
So she is, but what my question is to you, and you may even want to see me back her to make the right decision.
Sure.
How do you feel about her size and me?
100% fine.
It's fine?
100%.
Okay.
You're not putting her through a marathon or an endurance ride.
No.
And when they're this young and they're this immature in their spine and their joints and everything, you ride them for 10 or 15 minutes with your weight on them.
I haven't ridden her at all.
Right.
What I have done is back her. I can show you if you want to see it for a minute.
You're just putting enough in that she's getting the knowledge and the buttons, but you're not trying to create some fitness level on her.
I don't need to even trot or canter her at this point, but I wouldn't mind.
Acceptance of a human on her back at this age.
Exactly.
Hello, little sweetie. Come here. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. Yeah, don't have
So all I did is warm her up a wee little bit.
Yeah.
But she was a little scattered. I, for instance, couldn't do her feet. She was. They bought her as a full. That's her mom.
Yeah.
So let me show you what.
Just start playing with her and get her. See if you can get her a little softer and more tuned into you. Because I heard you doing the whip and stuff with her, but if she's already heightened.
But so like this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
She lines up like a charm.
Yeah. She's just worried right now.
She is a little worried, so I may not even get on her.
Yeah.
But she had me on her and my weight on her.
Good girl. Oh yeah, she's uppy.
She's uppy, yeah. So anyway, listen, we don't need to do a lot with her. We can just grab Aries because you are also.
Well, we have an hour.
Yeah.
Hi. So in this situation, because she's a little like.
She's a little.
And I don't know her, but I know what you're saying is that she's not normally this much, but she's ready to go. Yeah.
This is very.
Something's gone on that's created a lot of stress.
I'll show you. What I did before.
Because you want to do some stuff that gets her like chilling out with you.
I know, and her focus on me. You are a good girl.
So she's learning to lunge.
Yeah, circling is, she's good at the circling. I mean, like this head, well, yeah, she's trying to duck for grass. But she used to be like super high-headed and good girl.
That's better. So if I know that there's a spooky day and I can feel where the vicinity of the spookiness is, like let's say it's the tree line or the tarps blowing in the wind.
Yes.
Because they're like flying up at random.
Yeah.
If you want to try and still get work done, try to do it so that when you're putting her under pressure, she can see. So like when you went to climb on her, her ass was to the scary thing.
Right, and
So,
it should be the other
right,
way.
because a lot of people think they need to focus on me, and so I'm not going to bother letting them see. But if her nose was pointed towards what she's worried about, she might feel more self-protected and like you're considering that a bit. If she knows that she can see it, she might be actually less fretful.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you want to try that again? And grab the mountain rock again?
Yeah, we can play with it, but just keep playing with this idea of like breathing, and this is a lot quieter and calmer now, and when we're blinking.
I'm clicking just for her lovely little head position.
Yeah.
It's so nice and low.
Yeah, and starting to just come off of it, and then when you go to pet her, she's like, wait, I can't see.
Right, because now I'm in
Yeah,
her line
your
of
arm went up
vision.
and covered her eyes. So I would just keep playing this idea of like, let's do some things that make you pay attention.
This is already better. But do
is.
you see how she falls into my space?
Yeah, and I'm wondering how often it's windy and that kind of thing when you work her. Our little wind thingy up there is going nuts. Girl.
So basically, if we were to mount her like facing that way, would be better.
Try it. See what happens. Maybe it's this kind of thing where she's a little closer to friends, a little farther from the tarp, from the corner, and that she lines before you get on her, because when you got on her, she was sort of like up and stiff. She's gonna step on her belly.
But you see that this lining up is
It's there.
she does that very well.
And so now when she's positioned, let's see if we can get to where she's almost getting forward of the mounting block before you lay on her. Better. Yeah. Now she's problem solving and she's like, I'm not sure what we need to do right now, but she's thinking. And now she can see the spooky parts of the world, which might make her less spooky. And just line her up again. Yeah. It's all desensitizing, right? It's all contribute. Yeah. But she's super wary right now, and she wasn't facing the other way. Like she's really high and hollow, and I wouldn't want to lay on her and put my weight on her while she's high and hollow. So see if she can come around, chill out, relax, breathe, girly. And the other horse is less flighty perhaps, or we'll see how he is today.
Yeah, he's very confident.
Yeah, because I'd love to be able to go forward with you on some button stuff,
Yeah.
but this is good.
But so I haven't practiced this in a while because I was starting to get insecure about my weight on her.
Sure.
So maybe we should just leave her alone
she's
for today.
she's bigger than Emmy,
Yeah.
and I broke Emmy. I started Emmy and did the
Yeah.
whole thing with her, and she's not a super wide set pony, but she's got a lot of she has substance. Her bones
Yeah.
have substance. I
Yeah.
wouldn't worry about your size on her at all.
Okay. So let's put the
And then introduce the Karen Rolf bridle to do everything else once it's already understood.
Yeah.
And you want to switch equipment. If you want to switch to a side pull, side pulls are great.
yeah.
And I like side pulls, but yeah, I would start with the rope halter.
Okay, well let me bring her back.
Sure. She's very pretty.
She is, and she developed really nicely. I'll show you some footage of her when I started with her, and where she's at now.
And you see how bum high she is, that she's not done growing?
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be a lovely sized little horse.
I know.
Very
Yeah,
handy.
I like her a lot.
Very handy size.